and everyone else doesn't hear it like 20 times. So how do I hear it? I actually don't know. Hmm. I I'm pretty sure there's a way to hear the audio output. Right here, I can just listen to my own stream. That could work. Okay, maybe. I'm not hearing anything. No. I'm literally hearing nothing. Wait, is nobody hearing anything? Um, hello? Oh, I'm so quiet. At least to me. Wait. Okay, hello? That's way too quiet. Okay. Good thing I checked. Wait, what if I... Okay, what if I played the music again? Okay. Okay, I'm playing that music. Hello? That's so crazy. I don't know why it's so dang quiet. Let's try turning up the volume. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, wait, that actually sounds so much better. Okay, I can hear myself echoing a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Wait, oh yeah, you guys are probably hearing me echo way more. Okay, okay, okay. Bear with me. Okay. Hello? This is just going to be a lot of audio messing around at the beginning. If anyone wants to chat, please do while I'm figuring this out because I have to talk either way, you know? Okay. Okay, that works. Okay. That doesn't seem bad. Okay, cool. So I keep scratching my nose, and that's probably not the prettiest thing ever. I love how my plan was to stream for like 2 hours. I'm like, it's just 2 hours. And now I'm like, oh, it's gonna be harder. I'm like literally just, I'm literally just doing this the whole time. Okay, so interesting. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Right. Um, hmm. I'm messing with audio, so we'll figure it out eventually. I don't know. We'll see. Sure. Yeah, we'll do that like that. Sure. Okay. Looking at, there's so many things now. There's Twitch. Okay, I need to stop listening to myself first. That's so annoying. Okay, Twitch has added a lot of things. I legitimately haven't used Twitch probably since I stopped streaming last. So it's been a fun time. It's been a while. Um, yeah. So we're vibing, we're figuring it out, which I keep saying. It's one of those things where you're your own pet peeve. All right, cool. So let's get the music back. And mute. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna. All right, I was partially just making sure the. Oh no. The music partially comes through my speaker. I mean, through the microphone. Here, I'm gonna turn it down so y'all don't hear. Okay. The mission today is that we are making alterations to this dress right here. You can kind of see I've already ripped a bunch of seams on purpose. What we're doing is, since this is kind of my coming out stream, so I am a woman. That's all I have to say. So my idea for my coming out stream was, hey, I'm altering this dress for my brother's wedding. Because I really wanted to wear this dress, but my chest has changed in the last couple years since I got this dress. So I haven't been able to zip it up. It's like just essentially the back, like, think of the zipper. This, I'm not in the center. Is like straight up and down like this. It basically that. So it doesn't look good. Part of me was considering just like, I don't know, wearing a cardigan or something the entire time, just to not have to deal with it. But I went to go see about getting it altered to get and basically like there's a guy who basically like laughed in my face. No, he didn't laugh in my face, but I went to a few people to see like could I potentially get this altered? Like that would be cool. Um and they all basically were like, no, can't do that. I'm like, okay, but like it'd be cool if I could. It'd be really cool if I could. And like I get it. I get it at the same time. Like I still don't understand. I still don't understand like literally any of this. We don't need to be overwhelmed today. So, I went to like 3 places and the last place I went, it was like my Hail Mary just like please help. The guy basically was like, "Oh, like I don't know if we can do," and I was just like, "Oh, like I've gotten bigger, so like I need to size it up." And he's like, "Bigger? No, no." And I'm like, "Okay, I get it. It's intimidating. It's a lot. I get it. I really do." But also, and also like a lot of times you have to get fabric, like say if you just bought fabric to match this shirt, it's not going to be the same shade of blue. It's not going to be the exact same texture. It's like, it's impossible. It's literally impossible. And so I get why it is very intimidating and scary to do that. Now I am not a seamstress. That I should say that. Definitely not a seamstress. So when I say that, here I'm peeking a little. I want to be slightly below peeking. So when I say I might be a little overconfident, I very much might be. Also, my hair really grown that much? I'm looking at the preview. I guess I've never noticed that my hair has grown that much since I last got it dyed. I think my hairdresser did say I should come in around like September or October. I think she said September actually. And now I see why. Because, oh, I can really. I like these highlights, and I like this color. I'm kind of sad about my hair. I swear, anytime I look at my hair or like like my natural hair, I'm like, it's so much darker than I think it is. I always think of my hair as lighter. Also, I think the camera is making it look either lighter slash like more colorful than like it is colorful, but like not this much. Anyway, well now I just want to get whatever. Okay. So we have a multi-step plan. Okay, I'm really just going to use my whiteboard here. So we got a plan here. Alter dress. Alter dress. Okay. Okay. So I've already done a couple steps. So we're going to say this isn't my favorite. I have a red. Let's do green. Ooh. It's like a cleaning cloth. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Oh, that's gonna bother me. This is so hard. I don't know how to do this anymore. Literally, I don't think I knew how to do it before either, so I guess that's comforting. But okay. Let's do. Actually, I'm just gonna use all the colors. Do this. Sure. Okay. So we're going to do open theme. I cannot spell. Seams. Open seams. The S looks cool. Who cares? Measure. Measure. Needed fabric. Okay. We're basically needing to, so because my torso is bigger, partially because of HRT, partially also just because I've gained weight, and I've tried to stay pretty neutral about my feelings about that, even though it does get to me. I'm not gonna lie, I do overthink it sometimes, or I do freak out, not freak out, just I do think too much about it sometimes, so that's okay. But we're just going to be neutral about it and just it is what it is. So what we need to do is make 2 big triangles. They're actually like decently big. I was like, oh dang, that's how much fabric I have to add. I'm like, so I have to get let's see. So what we're gonna do to get that fabric, because like I was saying earlier, you cannot get. Did the music end? I just realized the music ended. Let me set this up to just loop. Okay. Anyway, start again. So like I was talking about earlier, I just got marker on myself. Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. Um, like I was saying earlier, matching fabric is impossible. So the easiest way to match fabric is to steal the fabric from the piece, from the clothing itself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a like slit in the I've seen people do it a few different ways. I'm thinking I want to like cut a slit into the skirt so that like you can have a cute little like leg action going. I think that could be fun. And so we can get some material out of cutting a little like triangle down and then take that triangle and turn it back into the added material. So let's slits. Let's see. Let's see. So I'm gonna do times. I already forgot my measurements. We need 2 13 by 7 triangles. I need a remeasure now because I'm doubting my. I'm pretty sure it's 7 times. Let's see. So it is 13 by 7 inch triangles. Triangles. Okay, this is where we're at so far. Open seams, measure needed. These triangles kind of cut the slits. Let's see. Really, okay, with cut the slit, really. Here, actually, I'm gonna redact that. Mark cut slit. Extra fabric. Extra fabric to be cut extra fabric um triangles into triangles to triangles with seam allowance. Seam allowance. It fell apart at the end there, but okay. Got extra. Maybe I should have just done it all black. The green I feel like is having a hard time picking up. It's too late now. Um, is it? Okay, I'll switch mark. Maybe I'll do the check marks as green. How about that? Okay, so we're gonna cut it into triangles. So, do we sew the triangles? So the problem is the triangles are layered, or the fabric is layered. There's 3 layers to the fabric. Thought I saw something. I think I'm crazy. There's 3 layers to the fabric. So right now, over there, you can kind of see the front and the middle. The front and the inside. Outside, inside, sure. The outside and the inside. There is a middle layer that we also have to worry about. I'm curious if we want to sew the layers together, the triangles together, then sew it into the dress. I'm remembering how it is sewn from when I tore up the seams. And I'm pretty sure they were not all connected. I think they were separate. They're only connected on like the edges. But like the middle seams, like the seam where we're adding, it is not. We could connect them on the seam that is the outside seam. I feel like that would make things easier for me. Or would it? Or would that make things harder long term? You know what? We might need to do one at a time and then sew the edge all together. That honestly might be it. So, let's do that. Yeah, okay. So cut the fabric with seam allowance, which will be maybe like a 1/2 inch is what I usually see people do. So really we need 2 14 by 8-ish, more or less, triangles. I'm thinking so much about this. I'm thinking a little too much about this. I'm just like, oh, I did not mean to frickin' put a tilde in my Discord. We're in the Discord, by the way. Do I have an exclamation mark Discord still? Discord. That does not work. So none of my bots work anymore. It's been years, so I'm not surprised, but I'm still a little sad that it doesn't work. It would have been really cool if it just worked and I don't have to go back and fix it. But that does mean I do have to go back and fix it. Oh well, whatever. Cool. So, cut dress. Or sorry, cut the so let's see. Triangles into layers. Layers into the layers. So, my plan is kind of sew the layers like inside out, or no, inside out. Yeah. Because really, if I mess up on the first layer and I learn from it, nobody's really gonna care about that layer. Nobody's really gonna see it. No one cares. So that's really nice for me. That means I can totally just get away with it. Yeah. Means I can just get away with it. And like that part is just like up against my body or something, but people won't see it. Only gonna be me. The outside layer, people are gonna see that. So that one actually has to look good. So I'm hoping by the time we get to the last layer, I will figure it out and it'll look good. I'm not gonna promise it's gonna look good. It probably won't. It probably will not look good. But sometimes you just have to go into it with confidence and figure it out. Okay, so I mark my arm. I don't think so. Oh, I had an X-Acto knife just open. I love that pop sound. That was fun. Just open on my floor. Because why not? We're gonna sew triangles. We're going to layers. One thing I realized is that I don't have a iron. I used to have an iron left over from my roommate. However, it doesn't have an American plug because he's from the Middle East. So, but he left it behind. He didn't leave behind an adapter for it. I think I got rid of it. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. Anyway. Sew triangles into layers. Okay. Then, see, so we're gonna, really we have to, let's do correct mistakes as the last step. Mistakes. And this is, honestly, this is simplifying it. Because, like, sewing the triangles into layers actually has multiple steps to it. Because really, like, you have to do a whole thing to sew. But, good news. I said I was going to use the green for the check marks and I forgot. Those two are already done. We already know the measurements. I already know what I need to do. I just need to do it. So, now we gotta mark and cut the slits. Okay, put this here. Somehow that works. Kind of. Not a very big board. These are small markers too. Kind of hard to see at a distance, but I'll figure it out. Alright. Ah! I'm crashing everything. Also, do you like my outfit? Oh, I forgot to tuck it in. Like my outfit? My monitor was earlier. Okay. I think it does that. I need to tighten something so it stops doing that. Okay, so my first thought is this already has a little bit of a slit for the front layer, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's like this. Because if you look at it, there's also this underneath it. This has no slit in it at all. So what's the point of it? Still trying to figure that out. Why have a slit in one layer and no other layers? So my thought is, you know, we make a slit through there, and then, you know, the same material as this, but then there's the inside material, this layer. So we'll also do one there. So figure it out. I'm thinking, how forward do I want the slit in the skirt? I feel like I tend to like a slit in the skirt, kind of where this seam is right here. You know, not on the complete side like this seam, but like where this seam is. So it's kind of like, I think that's what I'm liking. So, not here, like here, you know? Obviously not way up here. I'm not going to start the slit up here. But there is a slit. And these two pieces overlap, like, a lot. Like, there's all of this that is completely covered by this. Just take some of this, you know? Thinking about it. Now, I'm not gonna go straight to just, like, I'm not gonna, sorry, I'm not gonna go straight to cutting it up. I'm not that crazy. Okay, here, I'm gonna mark, I also want to make sure I can both see this and I can also, like, get it off. I'm gonna mark just, like, the very bottom. Blue one, I feel like this blue one doesn't show up very well, like, at all. There's no way you guys can see that. So let's use the white one. That's kind of what I was expecting to do anyway. So, white one. I need to do it against this. Okay, barely. Oh yeah, you guys can see that. It's not that good though. I don't know. Okay. And that's water soluble, so here, I'm gonna wet this. Sure it works. Actually, I just remembered I can't. For a reason, I can't go out there right now. It's fine. Here, I'm just gonna put some water from my. Y'all see that? It was not absorbing. Okay. That's so funny, actually. On this. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can see that from the outside just a little bit. Watch this not come out. It'd be really funny. It literally says on the thing that it's water soluble. No, I think it is coming out. Just being a little stubborn. Ah. Oh yeah, there's maybe a little tiny mark. Maybe. I also didn't do a very good job at trying to get it off, so. No, I have the pack. Oh yeah. Instructions: make light. Oh, mark lightly on wrong side of fabric. Okay, that's why we did the inside. I follow directions sometimes. Remove all marks with the damp cloth before pressing. Okay. Yeah, so before I use an iron. Like I said, I don't have an iron. I don't have an iron. So, we might sew it up. We might do all the things. And then just, like, iron later. Maybe I can borrow someone's iron. I can probably borrow, like, my sister's or my mom's. I can probably do that, right? I bet I know someone who has an iron I can borrow. They wouldn't mind. I know my mom has one. I definitely want to do on my left side. Yeah, I think we just kind of go with this, but then just kind of cut out I feel like I'm so scared of doing this, by the way. I feel like I am so effing scared. Because once I start cutting, it's freaking over. You know? It's so over. Really, we want to be down here. Here, I can aim it down more. We want to be down here. This is a whole thing. My Fitbit. Does my Fitbit say I'm doing awesome? Better be doing awesome. I literally just got this. Like, it came in the mail a couple days ago. I just picked it up today. So I got it today. Here, we're gonna crisscross applesauce, okay? That's fine. Alright. I'm terrified. Really? We could get, like, all of the material I need. Just from this bit. Look how big that is. That's definitely way more material than I need. I need, like, a sheet of paper amount of material. Like, literally a sheet of paper. Just about. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, how big is a sheet of paper? Isn't it like... Ooh. 11 by 8, or... Maybe I need a little bit more, but... I need, like, literally a sheet of paper. So... Part of the problem is also making it still look good. Okay. I want the slit to come out right here. Okay. 'Cause if that's there. It tells you to do this on the wrong side of the fabric. And I'm like, that sounds hard. Gonna do it. I think it's mostly hard to do it because I'm doing it this way, which is a bit of me. Yeah, literally that's so much fabric. Look at all that fabric. Yes, you can literally see through it, which is why there's 3 layers of it. That's literally why there's like 3 layers of it. And also a solid layer on the bottom. So like you're good. You're not showing anything. This is fun, by the way. Also, sorry, I just remembered this. On Twitch, I know there's the just chatting category. Is this deemed more of a... Is this deemed more of a IRL stream, or what? What is this stream? Is sewing a sewing stuff? Is that a game? That's the thing on Twitch. I never know what's a game or not. We're gonna call this just chatting. And we're going to chat. We're gonna chat. Cool. I'm just talking to myself. I know. Okay. This is the most, maybe the second most intimidating part to me. I need to decide how much I want to out. But, yeah. I want it to be like, okay, I'm gonna try to commit. I'm gonna try to commit. It be out here. Should I measure? Maybe I should measure. Not a bad idea. Measuring tape. Measuring tape. Alright. Yeah, maybe I could measure between there and there. I think that's not a fair measurement. So far over. We'll figure it out. Like, what if I just did it in the middle? But again, it's not even a fair measurement. Gonna try our best, like we always do. Is this entertaining? Do I need to more like this? My skirt is riding up on me like crazy. But we gotta make sure that doesn't. No flashing on stream. Not today, see. That's 60 right there. This is so much fabric. That's 60 and I'm not even at the seam yet. Make sure spot. Is that exactly 180? That's like 118. So like 2 inches short of 180. I feel like that's within margin of error with me roughly doing it right now. So, okay. Let's go back. This is not exactly fine. Okay. I'm gonna say about there. Isn't that like exactly where I said? I think that's like exactly where I said. So I swear this is like exactly where. Middle is here. I lied. I'm gonna go slight. Sorry, I thought I was going crazy. I need to stop looking at stream. I need to stop looking at my own face. I'm a narcissist after all. You know what? I think I'm thinking of this as the middle. That could be one of the edges. Yeah. I guess that's also a question. How wide do you want it? Let's make this an edge and go over. I can barely even look at it. When I go back to look at this, I'm gonna be like, is that actually the line or is that being crazy? How wide should... Let's go with, since we're going with 13. Yeah. You know what? Since we're going with 13, we could go with... We could just go by 30. We could just go 30 over. It's not a big deal. Right? We could... Like, this might be a bad idea. We want this. I don't know if I want this. This doesn't feel like the center. It's not giving big center energy. Okay. That's the center. Oh, you know what I never did? Never even enabled it to like show chat on stream. Is that like a thing? Pretty sure there's a way I can do that. However, I can't think of it. A plugin. I'm pretty sure it's a plugin, isn't it? I think that's a plugin. Wow, my hair looks crazier than I did. I was like, my hair is cute today. I'm gonna stream. And then I'm like, nope. I feel like my hair is kind of crazy today. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna. Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. How do I bring that back? I'm just gonna pop it out from the browser. I accidentally closed it. I'm constantly out frame. Out chat. Get back over here. Nothing ever happened. Cool. Okay. I feel like it's getting like fainter every time I look at it. Am I smudging it with my hand? Okay. Yeah, y'all can see that. Cool. So we do that. This is just literally a stream of me procrastinating doing things because I'm scared. And like I said earlier, you need to have the audacity of a man. Sometimes you have to have the audacity of a man and believe you can do literally anything. And you know, that's not me shaming men, that's just me pointing out an observation. Really, I admire it sometimes. I admire how men can just do things or attempt to do things that they are clearly not qualified to do. I'm like, how do you do that? Okay, did I? No, we're good. I legitimately have no idea. How do you do that? Okay, that goes to there. Goes to like here. Like that's not bad. So it goes from here to here, essentially. But like not all the way up here. Um you know what? I think that's fine. I think we're gonna do it. That way we can make two big triangles out of a mark. Down the right. It says to do it faintly, but if it's faint, I can't effing see it. So we're going a little hard. I think did a little bit of that go through the cloth? Okay, it wiped off instantly. Okay, we got it. So we're gonna go from here to here. Cool. Now the new question is, how high up do we? No, like seriously, how? Let's measure on me. Yeah, we're gonna measure on me. Since this is here, right? That lands there. Measure how far down we'd want it to go. You could have it go like there. Oh, could have it go to about where my skirt is. Oh, just 12 inches down. That's 12 inches down. How many inches up is that then? Here, let's. Here. 12 inches. I feel like that looks too high. Is that not too high? Or is it just... Wait, okay. We're literally just... Sure. This looks awful. It's fine. We're just pretending. Okay. So... 12 inches. No, that's actually higher than I thought. Oh. I lied. That's definitely higher than I thought it would be. Go down to here, like 20 inches. So if it's 20 inches down, my finger on that so we lose it. 20 inches down. Then 50. That's like 30 inches. I literally give it more than that. Let's start. Okay. Let's start with approximately this much. Let's take out this much. Maybe cut the seam up. How much I want. I was scared I was not going to have enough fabric. Now I know I have so much. I have so much more fabric than I thought. Really comforting. And so that's 13 inches bottom. Let's make that 15. Thinking. Okay. Let's just make it 15. Why 15? No clue. Literally no clue. We are guessing. That's the scary part of all of this, is that I'm guessing. I don't know what the heck. For the... Okay, there's one of the marks. Wait, where is the other? Wait. Mark this one on the outside too. Oopsie. Oh wait, it's right here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Like the tent. Y'all like the tent? Fun tent. Okay. I need to like measure twice, cut once, right guys? Twice, cut. Y'all. That is not 30 inches. That is 28 and a half. Never mind, that is 30 inches. The tape slipped. So I wish my camera was like a little bit further back because it can't all of me. That's really annoying. Oh. Okay. Maybe this. Maybe. Okay, so flag. 30. So we need measure. We need 15. Okay. Also, feel free to tell me if you can't hear me. Well, trying my best. Here, we can literally. That'd be better, probably. I mean, there's so much measuring and things that are not sewing in what I've been learning the last few days. There's so much that is not sewing in sewing. Okay, now we gotta measure up. Oh god, this is actually here. That's my easiest way of getting a straight line. Kind of being like, hey, no, is this a bad idea? Probably is. Fine. Honestly, this is so little fabric. Wait, this is way less than I thought I was going. You know what? Let's make this a solid. Let's make it an equilateral triangle. You know? About where? Make it 25. 25. 25. Marking. I literally don't. This is. I literally don't see it. Okay, I see one. I see one. I see two. Okay. So from there, there, then there's no way this works. The music stopped again. I literally told it to not. Oh wait, I have it to set to video playlist. Oh wait, no, 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 no. We're good. We're good. No way this literally just. Sure, I'll be. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm doubting myself so much. Yeah, again, where's the first marking? Oh, there it is. I'm thinking of moving over one of them. Because this is going from here. I want it to come from over here. What if we did move over? What if I want that to be, you know? If I want that to be the center instead. I'm never going to be happy with it. I can't. I can't. This is so annoying. Y'all, this is so annoying. I'm literally never going to be happy. Making this 25. I feel like that's not actually bad. Okay. I need to mark the inside. Okay. Nothing happened. I think I poked it hard enough to where it's minor. It's fine. We will notice it. There's so much to go around. I already lost it. Right there. That's the complete wrong direction. Fine. Or chill. Have you ever been a girly who's, wow, are you? Do we know that? Okay, cool. You can kind of even see it there, yeah. It looks like I made a X. That's really very helpful. There's the um hey. Wait. Y'all see? Why is that coming out the back? Marking pencil is problematic. Really, we want the 15 over here. Medium. Well, wait. Okay, y'all see how it's what the entire thing. I'm not even joking. The entire thing is sliding. Do I need to like glue the end? I'm not even joking. I might just like put a little bit of super glue. The question is, where's my super? Um, did I throw it on the ground? I don't know. You might have. Oh. I have a bunch of crap down there. Really problematic when things like this happen, and I'm like, oh no, where's that thing I need? I just have trash down. You'll know what? I got wood glue. I got wood glue. We're gonna use that. It's a terrible idea. Okay, the wood glue is kind of coming Best way I can train. Ooh. Like literally it's just you know what? Wait, I literally have extra paper down here. Just don't wood glue. I almost dropped it. That would have but wood glue. Why do I do this? I'm well aware that I do all this to myself, but it's funny. I'm not gonna think about it. This won't screw on. It's not screwing. Thing is, it might be too gunked up to where. Oh wait, oh, there. It's like maybe it's too gunked up to where the threads don't exist. Barely there. Cool. Now, cool. Glued it? The problem is now you're supposed to just like let it be. I can't do that. I'm using it as we speak. So we're gonna try our best to do what we can with that then. That's midpoint. Clearly not mine. Not even joking. You know what? That's fine. That's fine actually. Okay, then we're gonna do another like 15 over here. Yeah. You know what? Actually, yeah, this isn't bad. I thought I was messing up, like real bad. You know what? I think I'm actually doing good. Imagine taking, what's it been, like almost an hour, and I'm literally just making like three. Part of it was the planning stage. True. We honestly don't need to be the most precise and exact at the moment, partially because we are not. Okay, this. What did I do? It's marked a little. I think it's partially when I put it up next to the wall, it just looks more see-through, so it doesn't look white. Because, like, the wall's white. Okay, so we are cutting from cutting a triangle with the X's big. You can do that. I think it's almost an equilateral triangle. Not quite, but I think it's almost. I thought that said 7 viewers for a second. I almost freaked out. I was like, where are y'all? Anyone said anything in the Well, fine. Nobody needs to watch the stream anyway. It's more for my own entertainment. That's the secret. That's the real secret. That these streams are really for me, not for you. I messed up my nail. Oh, I made it look so much worse. I shouldn't have bit my nail. It looks great. Hey y'all. I'm going to move this over to the table or the desk over here so that we can actually measure and cut. Here's my secret of the stream already. Second camera. Second camera looks... I swear I changed the settings for it. Yes. Okay. I'm already like kind of exhausted. It's a lot. Yeah. Okay. I have to do this 3 times, but measuring and cutting 3 times. We're only halfway through the wait. Or if it's just getting the confidence. Okay. So I want to mark half between that and there. I'm gonna... Okay. Review. I can attempt to like put it on here instead. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna cut out the camera. Like seriously. Go to the other. There we go. Let me route the USB. So people can see. I plug this. Still never thought this was gonna... I feel like this is barely Like, not even joking. Okay. Well, this is definitely. Okay. See how that looks. So it's frozen. That was so funny. That was such a jump. Okay. The color's not accurate on this camera. Camera sucks. But I think that's a better view. Nail. I should not have touched that nail so bad. Okay. Get a line. Straight-ish line. I should actually like get a. Wow. Wow. Who knew this much work? It would help if I had a better or a big. You know what? You know what? That could be worse. That honestly could be. Okay. Watch this not be working at all. I forgot y'all were right. I'm scared. I'm legitimately like real. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's get the scissors. I do on this. I'm so afraid right now. Uh, okay. We made one. We made one cut. I feel crazy. I legitimately feel a little. Freaking rotating the chair. I'm totally not doing. This is the kind of content you can expect from me. Everything going wrong. Everything falling apart. Constantly. You know what? That's part of the fun. Part of the fun of the class, right? Gotta be. Why else would you? Why else would you? Unless this really or intro. I never said I was good. I never said I was good. Sewing, by the way. Let's get more of a. Get a bit more here. The way you guys can see. Like this material is like semi. Like it's. God. How does anyone do this? How does anyone do this as a job? Also, I should probably bring the microphone as close as I can, which is not far. Okay. All you can get. Inspirational word. I dropped the pencil. No. Oh, I made like a tent. Got it. Got it. I complete. Like I said before, how long? That's really sick. Currently two. Sure. Let's do that. Any YouTube tutorials I ever watch about sewing is like, hey, sewing is like, I don't know, like 90% planning. That's so this. Workings. Okay. We have made a triangle. You know what? More triangular than I originally thought it would be. Look, this triangle could be like a skirt. Really bad skirt. Or a handkerchief. This is honestly like the size of a handkerchief. Huh. Very see-through. Okay. Okay. Now, gotta do that a couple more times. However, it's gonna be a little easier this time. That one, the outer layer was probably the hardest part in my. Wait, was it? I don't know. Or we'll really mark it for the cut. I don't know if it. Well, you know what? That's especially because there's gonna be like who cares? Stop caring. Okay. Just thought of something. I may have been reckless. We'll see. Okay, we're back here. Cool. So, put it up. See where we're at. Don't have the hanger. I don't know where the hanger is. It's on the chair. Okay. So, we are currently. That's the wrong side. Currently, we've done this. Made a tear right here. Okay. Then when you're actually looking at it, more, more loose. Right. Fine. That is it right there. Okay. Not a big deal. Kind of hidden sometimes too. Okay. That works. Now, do the same thing but with the inside layer. Oops. Grabbed two inside layers. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm dying a little. I can't believe I've been streaming for how long has it been now? Almost 2 hours. Now, half an hour of that was me still setting up. been like an hour and a half and I cut one layer. That's kind of sad, isn't it? Kind of sad. But you know what? That's fine. Okay, y'all. No need to be perfect. Look at the. So, now we're on to. Huh? Wait, is there a back? You'll see that? What is happening? Oh, that's where it kind of connects back. Got it. The midsection. Now the midsection, here is where I have cut out, or sorry, seam ripped that side. Okay. What is the size of this? As you can tell, end to end, this is the whole front, end to end. Why I'm scared. Because I know this part has way less fabric. So I can get away with less. Really. I can get away with less. Hmm. And it's the same with this part too. I can get away with cutting way less. Let's measure, as we always do. Measure end to end, or seam to seam, really, how much we are working. Currently, a little afraid that we're screwed. It just we're at like what 30. I'm gonna say 37 or 35. Wait, 30. Say 36-ish. More or less. So remember on the bottom part, we did 30 across. We can't do that anymore. Or we did. No, we went 25 up and down. Sorry. I lied. I totally lied. So, really, what we have to do here, we got 7, 14. How far? Yeah, measure the triangle. I forgot how far across it. Looks like y'all. That sounded bad. That's fine. I did 30, 32-ish. Hello. Best viewers on what? Okay. I don't know you, but okay, whatever. So 32-ish. So yeah. So I did basically the entire length of the front there. That's a problem. I might not have enough. The inside can be more patchy. I don't care if the inside's more patchy or the outside. The outside, I know I have enough fabric for sure. I really have to think of this. I really gotta think, how do we get dimensions? All right, we did 30 because of that. Okay. We just flip it the other way. We flip it the other way. Sure. Because that way we could do like 15. More like 6. I want to make sure we have a little, just in case. Yeah. Like 16. Then let's do the like 25. 26. 28. Let's do like 28 up. Okay? I think that's how we can manage. That way it's shaped differently, but it's okay. I think. I don't know actually. Sorry, I'm overthinking this a lot. That's because I'm worried. So on this bit, again, did that as like 25. We did that as 25. We just want like 3 extra inches, which is probably fine, right? We just want to go like 3 more inches up. I think we could do that. Go 28. Woo! The hook I've been using broke. I'm not even joking. It's a little plastic hook that one of those like 3M plastic hooks that probably isn't meant to hold this much fabric, this much weight. That was really funny though. I wasn't expecting it. I don't know if I can get a look at it, but you can't really see it on the camera. I'll have to take my word for it. Can we still hang it? Nub? There's a tiny nub. That's precarious. There's a tiny. I heard sounds. Oh, this way. Oh. So this. It lost its. Okay. We're screwed. You know what? That works. I hung it up on one of the nails for the flag. The problem is I don't know when next I can work on this. I'm not gonna lie. Tomorrow's Friday. Volunteer on Friday. Saturday? What's Saturday again? I think I'm available. Oh, okay. I can probably do Saturday. I can do another stream on Saturday, probably. Most likely. I can do another stream on Saturday. That could work. Sunday, absolutely not. Way too busy. Monday, no. Tuesday, maybe. Maybe Tuesday. We'll see. But okay. Like I said earlier in the stream, this is for my brother's wedding. It is next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. So I have a little bit of time. But honestly, not a ton. I can't be, gotta focus a little bit more than I. Okay, okay. I'm gonna turn this around. Whew. Back to my, or like my glass. Come on. Okay. This is such a precarious freaking thing. Like, holy crap. Did I undo this? I undid this. Safety pin out there to kind of mark. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Okay, so we have like this kind of slit in the front now, but we also have the side slit. I don't know how that's gonna work out and how that's gonna look. But if I ever need extra fabric, I can take all this. I feel like that would be too much. I don't think I could get away with that. Could kind of, no, unless. Fine. Okay. Ooh. This rivet is also like. I mean, who else would have done it? Most definitely. How I did that. I need to stop. It's impossible. I don't know how anyone does this. I'm trying to do this in a way where you guys can watch, but honestly, at some point, you guys might not be able to watch. I think I need to do this on a nail is coming out, isn't it? Don't tell landlord. That's totally gonna fall out, by the way. I don't know how to prevent. Go on with our. Okay. So afraid. I'm sure you guys know how. Okay. We need 16. That's why I said 16 on the front. That's 32 across. So if we math that, 32 across, 16 would take up half of that. Question is, how? Half of the bottom. Sorry, that's just like setting in. I think I could do it from the seam here. We could do it's 16 either way. That. You know what? Maybe. You know what? That could work. Work. You know what? It's fine. Is it? Is it though? I'm really worried right now. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Yeah. We'll cut one of the triangles and see how it looks, and then decide which side we want to cut the second. I think that would work best. And we'll cut starting at the seam here. Really, we need a seam ripper. Rip it up. We need a seam rip up. Wait. Hold on. I'm doing math badly. I just realized I'm doing math badly. This entire time, nobody told me. So, doesn't that work? I'm so sorry. I'm giving more context. Ignore me. Y'all, I did 13, 7. We went to 28 up. 7 across. No, I don't think that's right, because that would be in the middle, not down. Unless the hypotenuse would have to be the middle. What we're going for. Okay. I think I need to get Microsoft Paint out. I'm not even joking. Or at least some sort of program. So, this is gonna be so silly. You know what? Let's open Photoshop. Let's be fancy. Let me make sure. I have a Photoshop scene. Let me make sure it actually works. It might not. Okay, I completely need to fix this scene. That's why we check. Oh, it froze, didn't it? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. One sec. There we go. Okay, y'all can hear me now. I forget that you have to, like, move. That's so annoying. I have to freaking change it for everyone. Okay. So what we need, this is 1, 2, 3, 8, 12, 16. What do you call it? 16. And I'm 20, 24, 26. I'm going insane. Like, seriously. Can I expand this? Actually? I know I can. I don't know why I'm asking. I know I can. The question is, do I remember where? Like transform somewhere? Canvas size. Okay. Here, let's do. I not do pixels? Inches. Let's do 64 by 64. Sure. It is black now. That's fine. I'm gonna fix that. I promise this has to do with sewing, I swear. I swear this has to do with sewing. We'll get there eventually. I just need to make sure my, like, brain is working, which it's not, I know. 64, 64, white. Okay. Cool. So, here, yeah, actually, let's mark this as the center. Cool. Sure. We have 32 across. So that's 1. My brain isn't working. It's 4. So 8. Okay, so 7. That's for all of it. Okay. So all of the bottom is like this. 32. Okay. And then we know it's like 50 up. Let's just call it 48 to make it easy. Okay. So no. Sure. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't remember how to use any of these tools anymore. Legitimately, don't remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh. That's really weird. Okay. That's 12. Okay, 48. So now, why didn't I do this a little simpler? Why would I do that? Oops. Let's pretend this is it, even though I know it is more... Oh, not like that. So that is cool. I forgot how to use this. Let's make it like this. Actually, don't know how... Let's pretend it's like this. How about that? Okay, ignore it. Ignore it. Just go with it. Okay, y'all? Go with it. So, we would like to go 25 up. And the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse. Isn't there like a measuring tool or something? I know I've never used it. Literally ever. But for once I want it. Where's the gosh dang measuring tool? Dodged? Oh, I thought it said Doge tool and I got really confused. Lightning areas. Okay. I've never seen that before. I could have used a freaking triangle. Am I dumb? don't know. What if we made it... What if we made it like that, you know? What the crap happened? What if we made a new layer? Okay, and then made the triangle? The triangle needs to be 25 up-ish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To about there. Okay, again, this is effed up. Do I need to like fill it? Is that what I need to do? No, I really don't remember how to do anything in Photoshop. I need Jesus, apparently. Clearly, I don't remember a single thing. Okay, how do I fill this area? I can't believe I'm trying to learn how to use Photoshop at the same bucket. I swear to God, if it does... You know what? F it. F it. F it all. Okay. Okay. Sure. This is the purple dress. This is not the color at all. But it is now. I said so. That's still not the color. Sure. Sure. Okay. Then we're gonna make another triangle. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Yeah, because if I made... Then we filled this with like white. Okay. Really, this shape up here, triangle up here, is like that. Wait, how did that... Huh? Wait. One, two... Oh, it does it on all sides. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just... That's not right, but yeah. I feel like this is fine, actually. Okay, so if we did that... 26... That's 16. 26 by 16. I think it'd be okay. I was worried because it would like reach the middle. But actually, now that I think about it, because this slope is way over here, it's so much smaller that like it actually looks nice. I was so worried. I was legitimately so worried for so long. Okay. My brain is dying. I'm not gonna lie. I've been streaming for what, 3 hours? 2.5. Really 2 hours. Because I was spending so but I'm happy I streamed. I'm happy that we're back. And I plan to do more of these. So I will be back. Let's plan Saturday? Yeah. Let's plan another stream on Saturday. And I will see y'all then. See ya. Let me make sure it's actually like over on everything. Is it? Y'all? Oh. I'm still live on YouTube.